Welcome back, everybody. I'm Phil. This is the beautiful Samantha.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We're coming back to Alanis Morissette after a long hiatus.
Yes, but this will be our third song by her.
Yeah. Last one we did was Ironic. We started with You Oughta Know. I think that's maybe her most popular song, but it's been a long time since we've done something from her. We're coming to a Jagged Little Pill, the big album that sold a lot of records for her.
Yeah, apparently it's one of the most sold albums of all time.
Yeah. And so Hand in My Pocket is, I think, one of her more popular ones, but maybe, one of those songs that after the release of the album gained traction because it didn't do exceptionally well on the charts. It wasn't something like it went to number one in multiple charts, but it has been known as a fan favorite, and that's why we're here today.
Yeah, so excited to check out another one from her. My dad was a really big Alanis Morissette fan, so I'm interested if maybe this will be familiar or not.
Yeah, she was groundbreaking in the sense of, I think, putting female rock musicians on the map during the 90s. So you guys can give us more insights about her. We're not experts, obviously. We love learning on this channel. We've got tons of videos at this point, so we'd love to have you subscribe and come alongside us on this journey. It's been a lot of fun.
It has. We've learned so much, all because of you guys.
Yeah, you guys have been a tremendous part of our journey. So we'd love for you to join us if you haven't already. If you have, thanks for joining us again. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Let's check out Hand in My Pocket.
I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I feel drunk, but I'm sober. I'm young and I'm underpaid. I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. I care, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong and I'm sorry, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be quite alright. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is flicking a cigarette.
Wasn't expecting that.
And what it all comes down to is that I haven't got it all figured out just yet. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a peace sign.
Gonna ruin your groove here, Samantha. But don't worry, we'll run it back so you can get a little bit more. You can let me know what you're thinking about this one.
Yeah, so I definitely recognize this from hearing this when I was like really young, and I remember really liking it, but I just never realized it was her. Like I didn't know that she sang this,
So
which
is
makes
this bringing
sense.
back some nostalgia for you?
Yeah,
then?
like I remember like literally dancing in my living room when I was like a little kid to this. Like
Oh, wow.
very young. Yeah.
There you go.
So weird because I just like never really realized it was her. And I remember I always liked it because I liked like the cadence of her voice and like the way her voice sounds. Like I feel like it sounds very like raw and gritty, and it's just like different
does.
than especially most female vocalists at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's so weird.
Yeah, I find that she's very, very interesting persona because like she reminds me a little bit of Stevie Nicks, I would say, just a different era in that she's very captivating the way she carries herself or projects her words, even the way she looks, gives you the eyes sometimes.
Yeah.
She's just a little different, I'll say. And
Yeah.
it's very captivating in that sense. And she just seems like she's a natural born performer.
Yeah.
And like you said, the way she delivers is a little bit different. And in particular, I really like with this song, the instrumentation is so fluid. It's very free flowing. It's goes alongside that melodic
Yeah.
take that
I
she
love the
has.
harmonica in this as well.
Yeah, but what really makes it stand out from a rock presence is her vocal delivery, is her vocal, right? The instrumentation to me really doesn't give it this like grunge, hard rock feel of any kind. It seems very fluid and free flowing, like I said. But then her vocal just adds a different layer to it completely. And then obviously what she's talking about is a little more hard hitting, I would say. It's like, everybody's got something going on in life and, it's not perfect, but I'm still, pushing ahead and moving forward. And then I like how she kind of plays off of that with the chorus, the hand in my pocket thing, that's the name of the song and it's super catchy. But then she changes the refrain in that. She kind of changes how she leads through that chorus and
Like
says
in
something
each
a little
time.
different.
Yeah. I also like how everything that she says are almost like these two opposing forces, right? And I feel like she did that a little bit as well in Ironic.
Yeah.
So I feel like she tends to, like in her music, tends to talk about like these two things that can be both true at the same time, but they're like opposing almost. I feel like she's kind of like run with that idea a couple times now. So that also I feel like is different and not something I've really heard much of before.
Yeah. Well, let's bring you back a little bit further to your childhood, Samantha.
And what it all comes down to is that I haven't got it all figured out just yet. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a peace sign. I'm free, but I'm focused. I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. And what it all boils down to is that no one's really got it figured out just yet. But I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is playing the piano. And what it all comes down to, my friends, yeah, is that everything is just fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hailing a taxi cab.
So Alanis Morissette, Hand in My Pocket. Another thing I picked up visually is that things have changed, certainly, from where we are today and where people's images were then, in that she's not wearing like any makeup at all.
No.
Now, maybe that's just particular to her, but, very, very different. She looks literally like, Girl Next Door, like not like this big famous rock musician. But today, I don't think you'd ever catch any celebrity just, going out with minimalist approach with makeup or whatever. Now you got, all the cosmetic stuff that goes on as well. So
Yeah.
really that was just something I kind of noticed, that she looks very, not only is her voice very raw and authentic, I think it's also her image that portrays that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Now that I think about it, like listening to more of that, I think this song was on a compilation album that we had that was all like, like power female artists. Like I think it was like her and Janet Jackson and Jewel and like Meredith Brooks, like just all of these people that had like were popular at the time. And I think that's like partially where I remember it from.
All people I'm very much unfamiliar with. So maybe if Sam's mentioned anybody there that we should check out, then you can you can drop a comment down below. But you enjoyed this one, Sam? You enjoyed coming
Yeah,
back
I
to
love
it? You
this.
like Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, definitely putting this on my playlist again. Fire
Sure.
song.
Sure, your dad might enjoy this one as well.
For sure. I love her vocal. Like coming back to her again after a while, because we haven't done her on the channel for a while either, just made me like reappreciate her talent.
Yeah. I think I have more of an appreciation for her now. I think when we got into her stuff earlier in the channel, this stuff was kind of new to me. It was like, the first time you try something completely different, whether it's a food or something, sometimes it takes, you gotta learn to appreciate it a bit.
Yeah.
And along our musical journey, I've definitely learned to appreciate a much more diverse catalog. And I think that listening to her now in this song makes me kind of want to go back and listen to some of those other songs again. I like them, but I don't know if I had the full grasp of them previously, because I think that, like I said, her style, the way she delivers is authentic, and it's probably true to who she is. And so now that I know that, I can kind of go back and maybe appreciate those songs a bit
It's like
more.
your ears have developed towards new things.
That's
so.
right. That's right. And you guys can let us know, like I said, where we should go next. You can hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching.